Hi, I'm Rocky Maley. I'm tying here at the Eastern Idaho Fly Fishing Expo. I'll be tying a Lady Caroline today on a fishing size. We'll be using a size 10 partridge hook, and we'll get started. Start my thread about halfway down the return eye from the eye. There's the eye, and then the return eye is down in here. I'm going to start about halfway. That's going to be my gauging point for tying the throat in later on in the fly. We got a little olive mohair. We'll tie it on and work our way back to the just shy of the point of the hook. And at this point, we're going to tie in our rib, which is a twisted silver tinsel. Next will come our tail. This is a red shoulder feather off of a golden pheasant. We're going to strip it down. One way you could do it is tear off a clump and tie it in, but I tie in the whole feather to give it a fuller look and to help with the underbody. So what I'm going to do is set it straight on top of the shank, curved side coming up. Take a couple wraps on it, bind it down, and you're just going to start pinching your thread here with your offhand. You're going to start pulling this through until I get this right to the bend of the hook. Right there. Just the way I want it. And then I'm going to bind it down really good, working my way up the hook. And the next feather is your hackle, and this is what I use for a heron sub on small fishing flies. It's a coot feather. So holding the feather concave away from me and the tip of the feather towards the eye of the hook, I'm going to strip the whole top of the feather off. With these fishing flies, less is more a lot of times. And then I'm going to turn my hook upside down and lay it across where I folded and tie it in. And now I'm going to just take all this product and use it as my underbody, working it back up the shank. Then I'm going to take my mohair and wrap my body. It's a nice product because you can keep the bodies on these little fishing flies a lot smaller. Next, then I come to the rib. And we're just going to take 3 ribs on this fly. And that. Then we're going to follow the rib with our coot hackle, just palming it right in tight on the back side of this rib, which gives it protection. And then I always take 2 wraps right at the end. And then put a little wax on my thread, or binder at this point, to bind in my throat. My throat's going to be the flank feather from a golden pheasant. And there again, I'm going to strip one side of this, same method as I did the coot. I just need a few fibers, enough to make 2 wraps of throat. Tie it in on the side. Now I'm going to build my head up to where it's the same thickness as the stem of the golden pheasant I just put in, because if it's lower, when you tie a wing in, it'll pop your wing up at an angle. So for the wing, on a standard old Lady Caroline pattern that everybody sees every day, when they look at a Lady Caroline, they see that beautiful bronze mallard wing with a left and a right. But on these little hooks for fishing, I don't tie them that way. I tie them, I call them stack winged, or so all you need is one side of the bronze mallard, and you can see we got a slope. So to even that up, I'm just going to pinch part of it and slide it like that, and then remarry it together. And then I'm going to take it and lay it to where the end of my hackle or my wing comes to the bend of the hook, and I'm going to lay it flat on top and pinch it like that. And then I'm going to work my way up into my finger and down. And then I'm just going to start working these front fibers up to the top. Bind them down a little more. I got a nice little wing. Now we're going to trim the head fibers. Wax our thread some more. Finish the head. And we got us a little Lady Caroline. This fly is probably my most productive summer and fall fly that I fish. I probably 70% of the fish I catch are on this pattern this small. They ride right in the surface film. They're a great comeback fly for your skating flies. If I rise a fish skating a fly and I need something to come back to catch the fish, this is the fly I'll definitely have on for all my summer and fall fishing.